Jamie, Calvin's friend. So how do I know Calvin? It's a funny thing because I actually knew him before I actually met him. In high school, I used to or I still do, but I listened to a lot of upcoming YouTube stars and stuff, and I actually saw Calvin, but I didn't know it was him. I just knew that he was some dude, an Asian dude that plays a violin and can sing, and then I thought that was pretty cool because there weren't a lot of people like that would post videos on YouTube, and then he was also singing gospel music, so I thought it was pretty great, and then I think I subscribed to him, and then one day, or actually a couple years later, I went to college to Irvine, and I joined Home Group, which is the fellowship that I'm currently at Irvine, and I met Calvin there, and I didn't realize that it was him until probably a quarter later when I found out that he was on YouTube or a YouTube star, and then it clicked, and I was like, dude, I used to listen to you before I knew you. So I guess that's how I know Calvin. I don't think I've ever told him that either, but yeah. Okay, and the next question is how he has impacted me as a friend. I think one of the first things I noticed about Calvin is that he's easily moved by cute little things like stuffed animals or pandas or just little nice things that people do for one another, and he just gets all oh my gosh, squealy and stuff, and then I'm really thankful for that because I think that just really reminds me that we should really appreciate the little things in life, and so yeah, I'm really grateful for that, and also he has taught me the art of using chopsticks to eat Cheeto Puffs. I never thought of that. It was ingenious because I always got my fingers dirty, and then I would suck on the leftovers, and then my fingers would be super orange, and then it would clash with my nail polish, so it was not good. So it was good that I learned how to properly eat, or more adequately, or use I don't know, eat Cheetos more properly, I guess. Also, so Calvin is now in my small group for our fellowship, and he really has an appetite for life and just food and passion for music, and I'm so encouraged by that because it's really his passion for things is just really contagious. When he has something that he really loves to do, he really puts his whole heart into it and really puts all his time and effort, and it's just good to see that because a lot of times it's easy to lose motivation, but Calvin really keeps going, and yeah, he's also really good at affirming people and just giving them confidence. He does that for me a lot, even though it's sometimes embarrassing when he says, "Oh, you're so popular." Not that I'm really popular, but just I guess giving people, just letting them know that people are special, and people are special in their own way, and just letting people know that they're loved and appreciated for it, and yeah. Oh, and also he taught me how to beatbox. I'm not the best student, but I will attempt. He taught me. He took so much time to teach me. I appreciate so much because I don't have the musicality for beatboxing, but he even wrote on a piece of paper when to say boots and cats, and wrote each line and each beat, and it's boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Okay.
Hello, my name is Luke. I am a friend of Calvin's. I remember meeting Calvin in 5th grade. We were in different classes, so I didn't actually know who he was. I just knew that he was the kid that always got me out during Foursquare. So I actually really didn't like him. And then we ended up in the same class in 6th grade, and we ended up in the same table group, I guess, whatever it is. And then we ended up being really, really good friends. And I think Calvin's he's such an awesome guy. He's always been there for me through thick and thin. He's I honestly don't deserve a friend like him, but he's always been there for me. And yeah, good luck with your music stuff. And I don't really know what else to say.
Yay!
Hi, my name is Jeremy Jang. I've known Calvin Chu since last year when we met at a restaurant called Gen at UTC, and we were just met through a friend of a friend, and we were just talking about how we could potentially put fellowships together, and sort of like a spring inter fellowship, just to have one giant worship night with everybody at UCI. I've known Calvin for a little bit. He's such a great guy. I've jammed with him in random parking structures with my saxophone and his guitar. Awesome. I love this guy. I love his heart for God, and I love his passion for music. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Valerie. I'm a third year at UCI. Something me and Calvin have in common is that we're both aspiring artists and performers. I actually met him through a performance we were performing in. It was called the Everything Skit. We also met each other through Artisans Night, where like a lot of artists gather and like share their crafts with each other. And he shared his craft. And something that I really took away from him is how much passion he has for music. He took me to the garage, the parking lot one time, and he just like sung there for like 2 hours, and like just like seeing him like just with his passion and with his big heart, just practicing there for hours on his spare time. It actually inspires me to want to pursue dance, and that's my craft, and it makes me all the more like less alone, because you know there's students here who are like, you know, Bible study major or whatever, like other majors, and they're like pursuing something they really love, even though it's not stigmatized as like the best career. And so that's something I really appreciate about Calvin, and just also hearing his song called Flavors of God. That series like touched me, and like it reminded me so much of like my own worth. And yeah, his songs are inspiring. Him himself as an artist, like it just makes me want to be an artist too. So thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I've known Calvin since freshman year. We were of the same year, so it's been what, 3 years now? 3 years. And I first met him, when I first saw him, he was leading worship. He was, we were all in Luke's room. Luke is one of Calvin's friends, and he was playing worship songs. So it was like a fire for a fly for me. Like I kind of was drawn in, and yeah, from there I was able to meet Calvin. It was very cool. It was very cool that he had the heart to do that. You know, when no one asked him to, no one told him to do that, but he had the heart to do it anyways, and he did it every week for most of the year, right? The whole year and a good portion of the year after. Unfortunately, then he got a little too busy for it, but that was probably the biggest impression that I got from Calvin.
Hi, I'm Lenny. I knew Calvin since I was a freshman. I knew him when he came over to my hall, and we just jammed out together in some worship session. He's a really cool guy. I'm really blessed by how joyful he is, and how happy he is all the time. He makes me joyful and happy, and I just wanted to say that he's a really good brother of mine. I really appreciate his music and the things that he's doing for the community and for his friends. And yeah, get to know him. He's really cool.
Hi, my name is Mary Dow. I'm a second year sophomore attending UCI. I met Calvin Chu last year actually when I was performing at Pear, which is a talent show in my housing community. Calvin impacted my life in several ways actually. First of all, he was a really big encouragement in my life. He really pushed me to keep singing, and because I was always really shy, so he helped me to be really courageous and just not care what everyone thinks. And yeah, we will be performing more together, and I'm really excited about that. So thank you, and thanks for being a good friend.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I know Calvin because he's the CP of my hall. And one impact that he made is that he always gets food. So when he goes and I ask him for something, he gets it.
Hi, I'm Diego, and I met Calvin through part of MCC, and he's a community programmer. He's a really chill dude. He's done other things where he's helped us out a lot, staying through events that he wasn't even supposed to put on, and he's really nice. He's really passionate about his music, which I really like about him. He's really energetic, enthusiastic, always tries to get people to get along, and always know how to have a good time.
Hi, my name is Thais Bouchereau, and I am the Associate Director of Res Life at Mesa Court Housing within the University of California, Irvine. And I know Calvin, he's one of our student staff at Mesa. How he's impacted me, he's just a joy to be around. I think whenever I'm in my office and he swings by, he always stops to say hello, which is really thoughtful. And which is kind of funny is that at a lot of events on campus, whether it was in the cafeteria or he performed, I think at a couple of programs, I seemed to always kind of be there. And at first he thought I was stalking him. I'm like, no, we just happen to be at the same place at the same time. But he's incredibly talented. And I'm glad I can be here on a Saturday afternoon to support him.
Hi, my name is A. Park. I am the college pastor here at New Song Church, and I just want to give a shout out to Calvin Chu. He's an amazing student that I've gotten to know over the last few years, and he's a talented man. And whenever I hear his music, when he's showcased it at a talent show, I can tell there's a lot of freedom in it, there's a lot of passion. Some of the ladies go crazy, but beyond that, I do feel that it speaks to everybody. There's a rawness to his music, there's a rawness to his lyrics, and even when he plays, man, he closes his eyes, he's really feeling it. It allows the people to feel like they can connect with him. And so I just want to say that check out his music, enjoy it. He's a great artist. I think it inspires everyone else to be creative as well. Thank you.
Alright, I'm Iris. I've known Calvin since, I want to say junior year of high school, but I really didn't get to talk to him until senior year of high school and more along the lines of freshman year of college. But I think I would like to say that Calvin has really impacted my life by really being there for me all the time. He's really like a brother. He's definitely someone I would call if I were ever in a situation where I needed someone. I would definitely call him up, and he's probably one of the best people in the world.
Hi, my name's Elliot Kwong. I work with Calvin Chu, so we do some cross collaborations together. So I run and operate a clothing line called Kingdom Culture, and we work together with Calvin Chu as an artist. And it's been pretty cool to be working with him. Calvin is an inspiration to me. Whenever I see him perform as an artist, it always comes back to me and makes me want to try harder and pursue excellence in what I do as a clothing line. So I'm very excited for his album release, and I'm very excited to see him grow as an artist too.
Hi, my name's Cassandra. I met Calvin during a holiday gram sale put on by Mesa Court Council, and we didn't know him too well, but we asked him if he could sing to help bring people into the booth and stuff. And since then, he's always been such a great help, and I know that I can always rely on him. Like just yesterday, he helped us clean up, and he missed his concert for it, and really thankful. And I know that we can always rely on him for anything, and he's always passionate about everything that he does, and I know he's gonna go really far in everything, including his music.
Hi, I'm Larissa, and I'm friends with Calvin too. We met through a project, which was a collaboration of the Everything skit, and that was really great because we had obviously a common ground in our faith in Christ and belief in his love and grace, and so that was a really amazing skit to be a part of, and it was great to meet him through that. I'm actually a dancer, and it was really cool to learn that he was a musician, and just being able to use arts and have the same passion and just use it to worship God and use it for his glory is really cool. He is a really amazing songwriter who tells a lot of great stories. I love listening to lyrics, and so I think it's just beautiful the way he's able to put his passion into words and just be able to share that with the audience who, you know, it's not just all straight up Jesus and God, but they're able to see it through different lights and different lenses, which is really awesome again and really cool.
Hi, I'm Sam Ling, and I am a first year at UCI, and I know Calvin through our church fellowship, Miles Militist, and Calvin has inspired me to chase after my dreams, even though they may seem really far-fetched and impossible, but to really never give up on things that you really believe in.
Hey everyone, my name's Sam. I'm a student at UC Irvine, and the way I met Calvin Chu was when I went to his church called T-Chalk, and he was a singer there, and he was playing worship songs, and I was really touched by his voice, and he's inspired me to take on the challenge of playing the guitar, and I currently enjoy playing it because he introduced me to playing it. So, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Hi, my name is Nancy.
And I'm Anna. And we met Calvin. I saw a video of him singing on Facebook, and I really liked it. So I liked his Facebook page.
And that's why we're here today.
Yeah. And he's really, really great, and he's so much fun to be around. So he's very energetic.
And talented.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Colleen. I met Calvin like the second week of school. I'm a freshman at UC Irvine, and I heard like this really cool guitar playing in our dorm room, or in the dorms, and I went and like followed the sound, and then it was Calvin playing with like a big group of people, and it was just really awesome. And then like I kept listening for a long time and hanging out with him and this other group of people. Then we went to Albatross and got food, and he asked me if I was Christian, and I said yeah, and so he took me to home group, and then I met a lot of people there, and it was just like an amazing thing that he did, and he really helped me a lot, like making friends and feeling comfortable at UCI.
Hi, I'm Victoria Hines. I met Calvin for the first time. Well, he lives in my hall, so that's how I met Calvin. And one of the ways he's helped me a lot is, since I'm a first year, I'm pretty much stranded on campus because, you know, I don't have a car. And if I ever need anything, he's always like, hey, what do you need? I'll take you there. And he's just like a really nice person, a great friend. I'm glad I met him.
Hi, I'm Eddie. I know Calvin through, we worked together in Mesa Court Housing. We also lived in the same building. Calvin's a really nice guy. He's always willing to go the extra mile to help his friends. I feel like he's on the upside of his music career. You know, he keeps on climbing up that top 100 list in the OC region. Yeah, so I think he really has like a prominent future with his music career, and he's a really nice guy, so he's gonna go far. So, yeah.
My name is Chris. I'm a second year drama major with a minor in Japanese language and literature. I'm a community programmer here at Mesa Court, and you know, how I know Calvin. It's a very interesting story. So last year, you know, back in winter quarter 2012, I was standing in the Mesa Academic Center, just chatting up with the CA at the time, and this guy comes up to me, and he's just like, hey, do you know where the housing office is? And I'm just like, yeah, I do. And so I was like, you know what, I'll just walk you there. And then so like I'm walking this guy there, and like we're just like chatting up, and I was just, you know, I wonder like, so what brings you here today? And he's just like, oh, you know, I have my interview right now. Like, oh, for what? And he's like, oh, community programmer. I was like, dude, no way. Like, I'm like one of them right now. And it was just like really weird. And turns out that guy was Calvin Chu. And I was just, I didn't really think anything at the time, you know, just this guy named Calvin, interviewing for CP, whatever, that's cool. And then, you know, when he got hired, it was crazy, because I was like, dude, like, I knew that guy before he got hired. Like, I brought him to his interview, and then, you know, like, and since then, it's like, it's been history, you know, we work together, we live together in the same hall, you know, he's a really cool guy, he's really sweet, like, I'll always call him up for favors, not even for me, they're for other people, you know, it's always just like, hey, Calvin, can I ask you for a favor? And he's always like, yeah, no problem, what is it? I'm just like, can you give Dana a ride home? It's kind of raining. I hope you don't mind. I really wish I could say a little bit more about his music, but you know, unfortunately, I'm tone deaf, so I can't even give an opinion on that sort of thing.
Hi, I'm Wesley Suhu, and I met Calvin my freshman year last year, and it was really cool because like we were both really into music, and so we became friends pretty quickly. And it's really awesome how Calvin's just so dedicated to all the different projects that he starts, and it's been awesome getting to know him and to see his development as a musician. And I'd also like to add that I'm just like super honored to be part of his album project, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Adam Yee. I'm a captain for Doxology Dance Ministry at UCI, and yeah, I met Calvin through a talent show that was for my first year at UCI, and we kind of met randomly, and I remember somehow we just got into the conversation of you know, what fellowships or what churches we go to, and through just that first, you know, I guess acquaintance and just first meeting with each other. Ever since, yeah, we got to know each other a little bit more. He's been coming out to Docs, and through that, you know, we got to just talk more, and he's been really encouraging for me, just to see his passion and love for the things he does. You know, whether it's singing or even just, you know, worshiping God.
Hey, my name is Josh, and I'm a friend of Calvin's. I think we met a couple years back. It was through a mutual friend, and he actually emailed me after we met. It was kind of weird. It was kind of like a bromance that happened online through the internet, which makes me slightly uncomfortable that I'm sharing this with you. But right away we connected. I think we grabbed brunch, which is something I never do with guys. But it was great. It was an amazing time. I got to sit down and just kind of hear his story and hear where he was coming from and kind of his life's passion, and it was music. And right away I kind of caught on to the Calvin fever, and I just kind of wanted to support him in all that he wanted to do. And it sounded like it was an amazing mission of God opening all these doors and him reaching, you know, the masses. And he was sharing so many times about how his music is this secular music, but with a good focus, with a good, you know, gospel message, right? And all those times I remember sitting there in the beginning, and I was kind of like, yeah, that's cool, you know, like just another one of those kids. But the more I got to spend life with him, and the more I got to sit down and hear him and really kind of see where his heart is, the more he changed my life by kind of showing me how much one person could really impact, you know, a college campus or the world. And, you know, it's just amazing to see how far and how much he's done in the short, you know, few months that I had known him. And he's kind of taken off, and he never says hi to me anymore, but he's just famous and doing great things in the world. So, yeah. Thank you, Calvin.
Hi, my name is Catherine Zhang, and I'm part of Doxology Dance Ministry, and also I attend Crosslight Bible Church and Crossroads Campus Ministries. So, I met Calvin during Welcome Week, and I was boothing for my church, Crosslight, and he was just visiting different ministries and churches, and I told him about doxology, then I never saw him again. And then, like 6 months later, he shows up at Docs or hears about it somehow, and that's how I know him. Calvin has been a part of doxology and performed with us last year, and he's been a great encouragement to the team, always down to practice, and a great encouragement to our other members. And it's really great to have a good morale boost when things get stressful and when practices get tough. But yeah, I'm really encouraged by him always for his love for God and his love for his brothers and sisters.